Your immune system undergoes profound changes with aging, a process called immunosenescence, and these changes have far-reaching consequences for health, longevity, and quality of life. Understanding what's happening and what might be done about it is genuinely important. The thymus gland, where T cells mature, begins involuting in adolescence and becomes increasingly fatty and dysfunctional with age. By age 60, thymic output is dramatically reduced. This means fewer naive T cells capable of responding to new pathogens. Instead, older adults accumulate memory T cells from previous infections, leaving less immune capacity for new threats. This is why older adults respond poorly to vaccines and are more susceptible to infections. T-cell exhaustion is another concerning feature of immune aging. Chronic viral infections like cytomegalovirus, which most adults have, continuously stimulate T-cells. Over decades, these T-cells become exhausted, losing their ability to proliferate and function effectively. This exhausted T-cell population takes up space in the immune repertoire that could be used for functional cells. Natural killer cell function declines with age. These cells are your first line of defense against viral infections and cancerous cells. Reduced NK cell activity likely contributes to increased cancer incidence with age. The flip side of declining immune function is increased inflammation, creating this paradoxical state called inflammaging. You have reduced ability to fight infections but increased chronic inflammation. This inflammation comes partly from senescent cells secreting inflammatory factors, partly from gut barrier dysfunction allowing bacterial products into circulation, and partly from dysregulated immune cells producing pro-inflammatory cytokines. Autoimmune disease risk increases with age, seemingly contradicting the idea of immune decline. But it makes sense when you understand that immune regulation also becomes impaired. Regulatory T cells that normally prevent autoimmune reactions become less effective. The distinction between self and non-self becomes blurred. Nutritional support for immune function is more important with age, not less. Zinc is crucial for immune cell development and function. Zinc deficiency, common in older adults, severely impairs immunity. 15 to 30 milligrams daily of supplemental zinc can help maintain immune function, though excessive zinc can be problematic. Vitamin D is immunomodulatory, supporting immune function while reducing excessive inflammation. Most older adults have insufficient vitamin D levels, particularly those with limited sun exposure. Adequate vitamin D status, typically requiring supplementation of 1,000 to 4,000 IU daily depending on baseline levels, supports immune health. Vitamin A is essential for mucosal immunity and immune cell differentiation. Many people have suboptimal vitamin A status. Preformed vitamin A from animal sources or beta-carotene from plants, though conversion efficiency varies, are both important. Protein intake matters for immune function because immune cells have high protein turnover. Inadequate protein, common in older adults with reduced appetite, impairs immune response. The gut microbiome deserves re-emphasis here because 70% of immune tissue is associated with the gut. A healthy, diverse microbiome trains and regulates the immune system. Dysbiosis contributes to both immune decline and inflammaging. Probiotic and prebiotic strategies that improve microbiome health support immune function. Exercise has complex effects on immunity. Moderate regular exercise enhances immune function, improves vaccine responses, and reduces inflammaging. However, excessive exercise without adequate recovery can temporarily suppress immunity. This is the open window phenomenon where athletes are more susceptible to infections after intense competition. Sleep is critical for immune function. During sleep, the immune system releases cytokines that are important for fighting infection. Growth hormone released during deep sleep supports thymic function and T-cell production. Chronic sleep deprivation measurably impairs immune responses. Stress management is essential because chronic stress suppresses immunity through cortisol effects while simultaneously promoting inflammation. This combination of immunosuppression and inflammation is particularly harmful. Emerging strategies for immune rejuvenation are intriguing but mostly experimental. Growth hormone and other factors can partially restore thymic function in animal studies and small human trials. Senolytic approaches to clear senescent cells may reduce inflammaging. These aren't ready for general implementation but represent future directions. The practical protocol focuses on fundamentals: adequate micronutrient intake, particularly zinc, vitamin D, and vitamin A, sufficient protein intake, gut microbiome support through prebiotics, probiotics, and fermented foods, moderate regular exercise, consistent quality sleep, effective stress management, and potentially periodic fasting, which may help clear exhausted immune cells. You're supporting the immune function you have while reducing the inflammatory burden that impairs it.